Hi guys, it's Irit and I am doing a narration marathon just because I have some videos, obviously, that I need to narrate. Well, that was stating the obvious. Sorry about that. So, my first layout using the September kits. Yes. Starting with a new kit, especially when it has so much stuff in it, because I have like all the kits for September, can be tricky. And so to make things easier for me, I grabbed the Dear Lizzy papers that came in the kit. I think there are 3 of them. And I have also duplicates from the pattern paper add-on. That add-on is probably, if I had to get only one, that's the one I would get. Just because I think it really stretches the kit. So then I thought, okay, I should go with something else from that collection. It just makes things easier. And I chose these rub-ons that came in the Project Life kit. And the thing is, I knew I kind of wanted to create a layout with strips of pattern paper. And rub-ons can be tricky when you put them on a surface that is not smooth. So to avoid that issue, I just rubbed them on the pattern papers and then cut them out, and then I can use them like die cuts. And I think it's a really fun look because you get some of the texture and the pattern from the pattern paper. So I kind of did the teal rub-ons. I rubbed on a paper that had some teal in it, and then the yellow ones, I used the paper that had the yellow hearts on it. And the pink ones I'm using on this paper, this bold stripe that is one of my favorites. And I'm not going to end up using all the rub-ons that I rubbed on, but I will use most of them, and the ones that I don't use, I will just use on a future layout. So just a thing to keep in mind with rub-ons. Use them. Use them while they are new. Use them now. I challenge you to use them until we get the next kit, just because they have kind of an expiration date. And if you have some old rub-ons in your stash, some are still good and some just don't work. So that's really a pity. So yeah. That's my advice for the day. And here I'm just using, that's the nice thing about pattern papers, you get 2 patterns. The only pattern I'm not using here, and I don't know if I will use it because, it's brown and I have a thing with brown. It's the other side of that ampersand paper. It's kind of a wood grain. I think it makes a lovely background. It's just my thing with brown. So but other than that polka dot, that black polka dot, I love that paper. It's the other side of the pink stripe, and then the other 2 patterns are from like 2 sides of the same paper. So now I'm just fussing around with the order, and this is what I'm going to go for. I kind of wanted to balance because the photo has some pink in it. I wanted that pink stripe kind of on the other side of the layout. So if you would imagine like an imaginary line that goes in the middle of the layout, there's on one side the stripy pink paper, and then on the other side there's all the pink in the photo. So now I'm going to fuss with the placement of these little rub-ons. And yeah, that took a bit of time, but it was still fun to make. It's a very simple layout, and if you know what you're doing and where you want to put stuff, It shouldn't take long. Cutting strips of pattern paper is, probably one of the first things I like to do with a kit. And if you go back and see my videos from, the last 2 years, you'll probably see like in half the kits that I did that at some point, because I just really love it. I really love paper and I really love the patterns, and it's a great way to use a kit because it will coordinate. I mean, obviously here I went for papers from the same collection, but the kits are so well assembled that you could just use whatever papers you wanted from the kit and it would work. So I wanted my title to be Hello Schulkind, and Schulkind is kind of like a kid that goes to school in German. And yeah, I don't know, I mostly do English titles, but I don't know, I guess because we used this word in German, they just put words together and then it's like one word, and sometimes they put two words together and sometimes they put three words together. It's very strange. But yeah, we just used it a lot kind of this week, So I thought it would be a nice title. And I didn't want to bring any new colors to the layout, and in this month's kits we didn't have black thickers, so I just grabbed those thickers from a previous kit. I think they were in the August kit, but I'm not sure, August or July, one of the last kits. And I wanted to use that hello rub-on thing that I rubbed on, but eventually I go for one of the wood veneer pieces from the Crate Paper Wonder collection that came in the main kit. And I'm just, everything looks so like hectic on quadruple speed. But there was just a lot of fussing around in this layout. I think it took me, yeah, that's me tapping because I'm not sure about that arrow. Mostly it took me, I don't know, I think a bit less than 50 minutes, this layout, which for such a simple layout with no mixed media, it's kind of a lot for me. Yeah, you can see me there trying to figure out what to do. So my problem with that chipboard arrow, that's from the chipboard sheet that came in the embellishment kit, is that I couldn't find another piece of chipboard that fit. And that was kind of annoying to me. But because usually when I put one thing on my layout from, like chipboard or wood veneer or, I don't know, something glittery or something gold, I don't just put one. I put 3 usually. And I just couldn't find another piece of chipboard. So I am going to somehow live with this choice. And but yes, it's usually not how I do things. So I just went over some of those Amy Tan die cuts that we got in the main kit, and I don't think I used any. They just didn't fit what I'm like the layout for me. This one in particular, I don't know. But I do use a bunch of them next week on my next post. So that one is going to be all Amy Tan, and this one is kind of all Dear Lizzy, almost. So I'm fussing around with that today. I really wanted to bring some of that yellow to that area of the layout, like that bottom left corner, because I have yellow on the other side. And I actually can't remember if it ends up on the page. I'm not sure. But I did add my journaling on that yellow heart paper, so there is yellow in that area. You can see all the details in the close-up shots. And I really like how that Hello wood veneer piece looks. I wasn't planning on adding wood veneers, but I just love the font, love the size, and I just love how that looked. So once I added that, I thought, okay, now I need wood veneer in other places of the layout. And I grabbed these wood buttons that came in the embellishment kit. They are also Dear Lizzy, and I'm just adding a couple of them here. And I think that's it. Oh, I will add a couple of these kind of leaves, I guess they are, from the rub-on sheet. And I am adding the date, just making sure everything is right. And that is it, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm fussing around there a bit, but I don't think I add... Oh, I know what I add. I add some more of the rub-ons. This time I'm brave. And yeah, you see, I took that piece off and I just felt, whew, you know, like lighter. The layout just looked better without all that mess down there. But now I want to add something more. I don't know why. I think also if I hadn't added anything, it would have looked good. But I'm going to add some more of these rub-on hearts. And using my nail because it's easy and kind of precise. So I don't know, I'm fussing with the colors. I have a thing with colors. The nice thing about rub-ons is that, you know, you can also layer them and they look really great layered. So there I am, adding the last bits of rub-ons. And that is it for this layout. And yeah, the picture is a photo of my daughter, and she's going on her first day to school in the first class. No more kindergarten for her. So it was quite a big day and she was excited. I made another layout and I wrote some more about, you know, just things she said that week. And yeah, I'll tell you about the thing she's holding also in the next video, so you'll have to wait a week. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions. Have a lovely day. Bye.